Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing Accent Corp. Nope, sorry, scratch. Oh my God, COVID hit me
Yeah,
rough. It knocked
COVID
me
got
into
him.
last year. Welcome to That's the Thing 2 Overture. It is episode 44,
Yeah.
and it is Thursday the 16th.
Yep, Thursday 16th. I am
I'm Drew.
I'm Kevin. Nolan might be here. Me and Drew are talking about Mountain Dew and the downward
It's
decline
not
of
the
our
same.
society.
It used to be better, and now it's
I
bad.
did think it used to be better. It used to taste more like
I think, yeah.
artificial. Like it used to you know how the old energy drinks felt like you were getting something when you were drinking them?
Yeah.
Like I felt that way about Mountain Dew. I don't feel like it anymore.
I just feel like it's not as carbonated. That's my problem with Mountain Dew. Not so much like Coke. Coke still seems regular carbonated.
Coke
Vanilla
seems
Coke was
fine.
never carbonated.
That's why vanilla Coke was my favorite. Like
No, I hate it.
I loved vanilla Coke. It was like
If I'm drinking soda, I'm drinking it because I want it to be carbonated. I need it. I need the
I
bubbles.
just like the
So fun
sugar.
fun fact, did you ever when Coca-Cola coffee came back out and they didn't call it Coke Black, they called it Coca-Cola coffee because who knows why?
I never did that.
So the regular Coca-Cola coffees were the best ones, and they were caffeinated or they're carbonated, and then the both the caramel and the vanilla flavored versions were like flat,
See, that sounds
like just.
disgusting.
And I'm just confused of like why can Coca-Cola not add a flavoring besides cherry and keep the carbonation?
I just feel like it sounds disgusting as someone who likes both Coca-Cola and I like coffee.
Okay, so like the flavors did not mix. I
That's
mean, like you drank it and it tasted like Coca-Cola, and it also tasted like coffee.
Yeah, like I
And
don't
they,
know, because to me, both of those things have like very different end
uh-huh,
cases. Like
yep,
coffee to me is you need to get up. Like I don't care. Like it's like soda you drink when you want something bubbly and maybe a little bit of caffeine, but really you just want something sugary. Like that's where you're going for.
yeah.
But to me, like if you need to get up, you drink coffee because that's where caffeine is. That's why I drink coffee in the morning to wake up because it's kind of the little bit of bitterness. Put some sugar in there to make it tolerable. A little bit, a little sugar, a little cream. Sometimes you get like the creamer with the flavoring.
Like I may be wrong. It may, but caffeine has never really impacted me. Like even as a child, if I got like soda or like coffee, the caffeine never really did anything for me.
It's
Um,
I can tell like waking up when I don't have a coffee, but that's just addiction. Like
yes, yeah,
it's not like it's doing it. It's like nah, you're just kind of addicted to it. And if you don't have it, you're gonna get a brain headache. That's real bad.
yeah. That's so. I started having more. I blame Jeff Gershman, but I started having more of the zero sugar energy drinks and
Yeah.
trying different flavors and stuff. And I definitely got to a point where it's like, okay, I can't drink like I have to self-impose and prove to myself that I don't need this.
Yeah. Listen, when the
But
pub
today is not one of those days.
hell
Today
yeah.
I'm getting one because I'm gonna fall asleep
No,
at work
like
if I
that's
don't.
see, like that's the thing is that caffeine to me its effectiveness waxes and wanes depending on how much of it you're consuming.
Yeah, how much you're inundated.
Like if you're drinking like a cup of coffee or two and you don't regularly, it'll wake you up. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're like the kind of guy who's always drinking coffee, not like just like in the morning, but like during the day, at night, just that's like your instead of drinking water, you drink coffee, like then yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do it. That's why I always say you need to drink some water, get in on it. The
Your
smartest
body craves it.
the smartest bit of social engineering that has ever been done in public schools was to allow kids to have water.
Mm-hmm.
Because then kids will bring their water bottle in class and drink it. Nolan is having computer problems. Send him your energy. Okay. Well, meanwhile, all right, Drew. How did
Man,
your COVID adventure do?
um, mostly I just slept.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
that's always great. Did you have any
yep.
waking
That's,
nightmares?
no, I didn't. I just like Sunday was bad enough where like even with a full dose of NyQuil, I still was like waking up and tossing and turning and miserable. And I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
not even NyQuil could just shut me down and
No,
let me sleep through the
you
misery.
got basically COVID for our demo. Is just you're getting the flu.
Yeah.
It's like if you're old or have respiratory problems, then it's real bad. But for us, it's like guess what? It's flu too.
Yeah. Oh, not fun. But I finished Pluto,
Yeah.
and also I've watched season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I watched it in the most like random out of order episode list because it was just like, okay, well I want to watch the Ghetto episode, and oh man, that was pretty good, and oh it's like watched a couple more because it just picked up and ran, and oh look it's Toji, and then I like jumped. It was like, oh, I guess. Oh, let's watch the Gojo past arc. And then I was like, oh, okay, let's just run through the rest of these episodes
No, that's
now.
fine. Like that's ideal because we are. If you're listening to this, you should be caught up on the manga. So like you've experienced this in chronological order. Your anime,
Yep.
you're like, all right, Mappa, show me some cool fights. That's what it is.
And it's so good.
Also, I wanted to do a. So when I finished Pluto as well. I can say easily a masterpiece. Easily
Yep.
a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Always recommended. I'd put it on the list of anime you show people that don't even like anime. Like, yo, you need to watch this one.
Yeah, I definitely think it can do that.
I think it's that high caliber of like here is a show and it's very good. Um I will say that with Pluto, hello Nolan, if you can hear
Hey.
me. I was just going to
Okay,
say
hey.
my memories of Pluto in the manga like mixed up. So stuff that happens like at the end of Pluto, I thought happened in the middle because it had been so long.
Yeah.
So, like, I was waiting for reveals to happen. I'm like, oh, this is like the final episode and this happens. I thought this happened like midway through.
Funny.
But that's just how time has like compressed it in my brain. But yeah, otherwise.
Wait, which part is being specific going to ruin it?
I don't want to. Pluto is good enough. I don't want to actually give spoilers.
That's fair.
Like, I consider that like such a good one that like, nah, you should watch it. All you need to know is it's cool. We've talked about it. You should watch it. It's a masterpiece. No complaints.
Yep. It's a banger.
Like every bit of it. But yeah, like I was just saying that there are reveals and stuff that happen at the end that I thought happened like halfway as like a big like mid-season like did you know this? And I was like, yeah, I did. But I remember it when I was reading it like, oh. But anyway, we're done with that. Pluto's great.
God, Pluto's great.
Why did you want to talk about Ghostbusters, Drew?
Oh no, because they put out a trailer for the new movie.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't even watch it.
Icebusters now.
What?
Yep. Yep. Hell freezes over.
But
But hell is New
is it
York.
like the continuation of that sappy Ghostbusters, or is it like a new group of Ghostbusters?
It's
No,
a
it's
continuation. Because
Finn
Paul Rudd's still
Wolfhard.
there.
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard Ghostbusters.
But like, okay, so I agree. Like, Ghostbusters is one of those things where like the brand doesn't matter. It's the cast. Like Ghostbusters original worked because you had like a bunch of comedians in their like prime. You had an all-star cast in their prime
Yep.
doing a movie. It didn't matter what that movie could have been called, like, I don't know. No, like Space Venture or Robot Rumble or whatever.
It could have just been
Yeah.
anything.
It could have literally been anything, and you're like, yo, it's like the all-star cast. It works.
Cause it clearly wasn't Ghostbusters, because Ghostbusters 2 didn't even work.
Yeah. Extreme Ghostbusters did work though.
Yeah, that was.
I also like the real
One
Ghostbusters.
specific character really worked on me, if you know what I mean.
The Spanish guy.
Eduardo was really cool. I liked Eduardo.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Once again, after Ghostbusters Extreme, I didn't care about
Well,
the
that's
series.
because also Ghostbusters Extreme is like the cast and the thing. It doesn't like it didn't matter that they were shooting a proton pack and Egon was there. It was like, here's this group of losers who are busting Ghost. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Yo, here's the Xenobite storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
They were just doing cool shit in that show.
Yeah, no, they were just going
That's what I was
wild.
into.
And it was great, and I loved it. But it's like, it's not the like, it didn't have to be Ghostbusters.
No.
I did like the real Ghostbusters. I thought it was okay, but it's definitely like a cartoon of that era.
Yeah.
They had a Cthulhu episode, which was pretty good.
Oh shit. See, that's cool.
Yeah, like the Ghostbusters and like Cthulhu was coming, and then they shot the proton packs at Cthulhu, and the end of the episode is you really didn't stop him, you just delayed him.
Oh, that's good.
And the episode ends.
It's like, listen, you can't stop him.
Yeah, you can't stop him. You stopped the ritual to summon him, but he's coming. And I was like, okay. Good job.
No, the new movie is like there's the ghost chill. It freezes you to death.
Oh, the ghostly
like,
chill, like Danny Phantom.
Yeah, but
that's what it
it's
is.
stupid because it's actual ice, and I'm like, it should just be like, people are dying and they feel real cold, and it shouldn't be like actual ice spikes shooting out of the ground murdering people.
All right,
Yeah, it's like the chill of death.
Okay, I just thought of it. I think Paramount is super stupid because superheroes are big, right? Why haven't we gotten?
They're waning.
Well, they're waning, but like Paramount keeps trying to do live action Fairly Odd Parents and it fails miserably. Like, why don't we just?
Hey, Drake Bell needs work, Kevin.
Yeah, why don't we just do Danny Phantom? Like live action Danny Phantom.
He is a phantom.
You could make that show like 3 different ways and it would work just fine.
Well, I mean, the cartoon barely worked.
Well, I think it would work better. Actually, I think that's one that would work better in live action.
I think you're right.
Because
beyond the movie, I don't think I remember anything about the show.
Well, like Danny Phantom is a weird show.
Well, he was just 14.
His parents felt very strange for seeing. So, like, it didn't know if it wanted to be an action show or a comedy. And it kept riding the line, but, like, in a bad way. Like, it wasn't really funny, and the action scenes weren't really good.
Yeah.
But the idea of a ghost man with ghost there's some ideas there I like, and I think you could have, like, taken. You could even make it hyper dramatic CW show with a bunch of pretty teenagers and say I'm Danny Phantom.
God,
I think that
you could.
It would work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it.
Extremely on board for Riverdale Danny Phantom.
Like Riverdale Danny Phantom would be incredible. But you could also just make it like the dumbest comedy. Like, make Danny Phantom and give it the budget of, like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the 90s and have, like, all the effects be terrible. Like, it would also work.
I like, obviously you mean unadjusted for inflation.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, it's, like, the low budget, like, there's, like, 5 sets. And then there's the quarry, and people are getting up, and they're like holding out their finger guns, and like the Adobe After Effects is showing up. Like it's like the cheapest, terrible show, and it would work.
It's school, the house, downstairs in the lab, and then
you quarry. You have the quarry where they fight.
No, Nolan. Lab sounds expensive. Can we just have a doorway to the lab and like smoke occasionally leaks out of it?
Yes.
No. No, it's the living room, but then they hit a button and then all the bookcases flip around, and that's all the devices.
I like it.
There you go.
I like it. That's the ghost lab. And you have hilarious antics. But yeah, like I was thinking, Danny Phantom. Get on it.
I know they canceled the Powerpuff Girls one.
Yeah. But Powerpuff Girls, see, Powerpuff Girls is a show that needs to be a cartoon to work. Because of the intrinsic properties of the Powerpuff Girls. Danny Phantom does not need to be a cartoon.
No.
Fairly Odd Parents benefits Wild greatly for being a cartoon because you're kind of Drew left.
It's too insane and goofy. You can't do all that with what would be
too much
CGI.
It's way too much for like what it needed to be. Drew, I don't know if Drew. I think Drew just cut away. Anyway,
no,
we're gonna keep trucking.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think maybe the Powerpuff Girls might have been just another write-off to Shell.
Did you see that, like, Congress is now getting involved with, like, the write-offs because they're saying...
I'm so upset about this.
What are you... Like, there's something severely wrong if studios are just making movies to just throw them away. Is that, like, more profitable than actually doing a movie?
So they can, I guess, keep the license?
It's not even like it's Drew Returns, but it's like, it's not even... It's so bizarre because, like, you've made a movie... And then you're writing a complete film, and then you're writing it off for tax prices.
I'm pretty sure it's like we have 3 to 4 hours of footage we've filmed, probably more. It's just on the cutting room table.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I mean it's like what are you doing? Like it's even
also a lot of that stuff in that movie looked pretty cool.
I want to say that
fuck.
So I don't know.
What movie?
We're talking about the shelved Wile E. Coyote
Wile E. Coyote movie.
Oh yeah.
Warner Brothers planned to make films and then just not release them.
Yeah, now there's a new bill that's been introduced to the House. Where it's like, no, this is like tax evasion. Y'all can't keep doing this.
You can't make products and then just shelve them and say you took a loss to get your taxes lowered.
Yeah, I love the idea I've seen passed around where it's like, yeah, okay, studios, you can do this, but then it gets passed into like public domain and it's no longer yours. So everyone gets it for free.
There you go. You put it out. I'm someone who like I didn't care about the Batgirl movie and I don't care about the Wile E. Coyote law courtroom movie. Like I don't care.
Listen, I'm always in for another Looney Tunes back in action.
I was in it. Like I know it's James Gunn directed, but who starred in it?
No, James Gunn produced.
Let's see, John Cena's in it.
Yeah, John Cena's the evil lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's inspired casting.
But like they have like a bunch of sets where there's like goofy Looney Tunes stuff happening in real life, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. I like this. They could have done all CGI, but they're building practical effects.
Well, it's just the amount of it's the whole WB whatever HBO back. It's like they're just
worst thing to ever happen.
They're just merging. Like it feels like you're watching the end game of some businessman's tax scheme where he gets all this, cancels everything, and then like somehow makes profit through like shenanigans.
Yeah, and then he just like, rides off into the sunset, like he quits the company and is gone to his next hustle.
You're like, how did you, like, I don't understand how you do this, cancel all of your shows that people liked, and then somehow get profit and leave. Like, what? Call me an idiot, but I thought that's not how you make TV.
It's not.
That's how we make TV these days.
Yeah.
That's why we're streaming.
Yeah, because you see the streaming, we gotta like make our show and then cancel it. See, Amazon's too stupid. Because I haven't watched Invincible season 2 yet. It's on my list. I will watch it.
Well, here's what it is. Did you like Invincible season 1?
Yes, I did.
It was
All right.
okay.
Oh, hey, here's some more of it.
I don't know. It was kind of. Am I wrong in saying it looked cheap?
There were
At
some
points,
very cheap
yes.
moments.
I would say it reminded me of like Young Justice.
Oh yeah.
Where sometimes Young Justice looked pretty good, and sometimes Young Justice looked like, oh, okay.
Oh no, like the last 2 seasons of Young Justice.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we're kind of running out of money.
We're running out of money, but we need to make sure the fight looks good, so we're gonna have some CG talking and some like we're just moving the mouths.
Look, people are having fun at this party. Here's pictures they took.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a clever
and do a slideshow.
There you go.
Listen, it's not like Sonic Underground bad, but it's just like limited animation.
Yes,
animation.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just, there's points where, like, you could tell this is where we're making the cartoon look good, and this is where we're just making the cartoon go.
And I mean, they are spending the money on the good parts, which are the big action set pieces.
For that kind of show,
but
it's
everything else is, ooh.
Especially compared to like a show like Pluto, where like they're like, "Nah, you're gonna see him play this piano."
Yo, we going in hard.
North number 2 is gonna play that piano.
Also, I forgot that I kind of just didn't care about Invincible for like the middly bit of it, where it wasn't dealing with Omni-Man anymore. Like,
well, because Omni-Man is the best part.
Like the going to college and like the evil like robot zombies and like just a bunch of stuff. I'm like, I don't care.
Because like the parts I liked it. I like Invincible. I read it was once again. It was like it was really bizarre when like the comics I was reading was Walking Dead, Invincible, and The Boys, and like that's what's come back. I'm like, okay. It's been really weird to be me, but like the cool stuff is when Omni-Man comes back. I liked that dynamic when Omni-Man comes back from hiatus. You find out some stuff. I don't want to spoil it because it's
this is just the multiverse.
Yeah, they're doing I don't know if that was in the comics or not. I don't remember.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was. But this was like fucking early Invincible. So
okay.
They're not riding the stupid.
We're not going to get the part where Mark's going to get sexually assaulted. That happens.
Not there yet.
That's past that.
That's going to happen. Listen, Amazon, I've seen you do The Boys. Don't shy away from it.
They do not shy away from it.
Is Mark going to get to hang out with Spider-Man?
Probably.
Oh, no. I'm upset about that.
No, but he might get to hang out with Madam Web.
Oh my god, so I watched the trailer, I had it muted, and I don't know if that made it better or worse.
Oh, it made it better, because good lord, that actress, I'm sorry, I understand actress is hard, but she sounds like she is on, like, Xanax. She's like, I have the power to see in time.
Visually, oh man, she's a Teen Girl Squad, sick.
It sounds like she's Teen Girl Squadding it.
Is that what this movie is?
This movie might be Teen Girl Squad, but we're Spider-Mans. Hey girls, I want to be a Spider-Man.
No, see it. The vibes I got from it is like, oh sick, they made another Morb.
This is going to be a more. I was really thrilled watching where I thought that was going to be Kane Scarlet Spider. Because he did the thing where he grabbed him and the stuff happened. I'm like, oh, sick, he's going to do it. They're going to go like the... So if they're not... So Sony...
Mark of Kane.
Listen, if Sony can't have Peter, then obviously, because they're idiots and they're just saying, let's just use Miles, because everyone likes Miles. We can all agree.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Miles Morales as Spider-Man.
Old Miles Morales.
He's great. But if you can't have Miles Morales... Then give me Kane in Texas. That run of Scarlet Spider, because that was stupid.
Okay, so was he in Houston?
I think he was in Houston.
Because, oh, let me tell you something. Houston is not as big as New York City.
That
No.
was one
There's
of the
not.
gimmicks of that Spider-Man is he runs out of like skyscrapers to swing on and he has to like drive cars and crap.
Yeah.
Like it's really good. There's like moments where he has to like fight a guy at the rodeo. And like in the desert, it's a very silly but also incredibly edgy Spider-Man run that like I feel Sony could do something with. You could do with it.
Here's how I want Madam Web to be introduced. A portal opens up, and then it's just an old woman on a chair going, "Spider-Man, you done fucked up.
No,
Let me help
this is Madam Web, and she's like a 20-something ambulance driver who can see the future.
I don't want that. I don't care about that. Just be old lady in the chair immediately.
And then
I don't
like
care.
all the teen girl squad are various like spider women.
Be Jamie Lee Curtis in that chair.
Listen, all I can hear is after Kevin saying she can see the future is I need you draw a Venn diagram, and one of the circles is Teen Girl Squad, and then the other important tonal element the film is missing is that's so Raven.
It kind of looks.
And-
It's kind of That's So Raven.
And there you go. We're gonna make millions.
But also imagine through like the lens of Morbius.
Yeah,
Does Sony
that's the
just not have
problem.
any ideas right now? What's going on?
Well, they're
Sony
using
live
their
action
properties.
is just
Listen, people love Spider-Man, and
They
people
have
love
one
Into the
property, and
Spider-Verse.
they're like digging out whatever they can.
So,
listen, Nolan. Sony said no one's making bad X-Men movies. Someone has to be making these type of superhero movies.
yeah, because Fox
And
got bought by Disney, and Disney's like, we can't keep making these bad X-Men movies.
So now it's up to Sony to make bad Spider-Man movies.
Not Spider-Man. So you get like the Kraven
So
the
I'm
Hunter.
confused. They can still use Peter. They still own the movie rights to Peter.
The thing is like that's why I don't understand, because apparently in like the Spider-Man game it's just gonna be Miles coming for the future, and like yeah that's fine. I like Miles Morales.
Hey,
And
fine.
you've
Go
had
kid.
your Spider-Verse cartoons with Miles as the lead, and everyone likes him. Like, just literally, just make a live action Miles Morales movie. Like,
Yep.
It's so obvious.
like just do it. Just
Everyone
do it.
loves the cartoon movies.
Everyone loves it. Disney's trying to do it. People would watch it. I'm not immune. If you made a good like Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, I'd watch it. I don't care. I will be the piggy to eat that slop.
If you make a good movie, I will watch it.
That's very true.
No, yeah, that is fair. I'll watch anything good.
I'll even say if you make an okay movie out of a property I like, I'll probably watch it on streaming when it's $5 or something.
I'll go to like $5 movie night. and
But you
maybe
know
see
what
it.
isn't gonna be worth your $5?
Oh, what's
Morbius?
that?
Garfield. The Garfield movie.
Hey everybody, this is Garfield.
Hey,
This is
it's
the one
me.
with
I'm
the
Chris
voice.
Pratt.
Yeah,
I'm doing Garfield.
Hey guys, it's me, Mario. I mean Garfield.
Why? Why? What's
Garfield has had an established voice that is just Bill Murray for or a Bill Murray impression.
No, it's kind of it's kind of low.
It's kind of low.
It's a little droning.
I forget the guy who did the thing, like the voice in the cartoons, but like that's like Garfield has a voice, and it might not be that guy, but like in the newer CG cartoons, they're still trying to do that voice. Like that's what Garfield sounds like.
It still sound like this.
I'm
Bad
kind
John.
Not no more.
Not anymore.
No, I'm Chris Pratt. I'm high energy Garfield.
Boo!
Unless this is like a young Garfield. Is this a younger Garfield?
No, it was young Garfield.
Well, that was Baby Garfield, and I thought Baby Garfield did look cute. I'm not immune.
But then then it hard cut to the Odie times, which is later Garfield.
Yeah. Also, it's a weird.
Wasn't Odie John's roommate's dog?
Yeah, Odie belongs to Lyman.
Is Lyman gonna be in this?
Probably. I mean, like, well, now we're introducing Garfield's dad, who is not as cool as Heathcliff's dad.
He's just as buff, though.
Yeah.
Well, Garfield's not Heathcliff. Heathcliff's the Omega.
Well, like, my thought was I wanted, because, like, Paprika was on, like, YouTube and stuff, and I just wanted Satoshi Kon's surrealistic Heathcliff movie. Where it's just the most, you're just looking at it and it's exquisite. About the meat helmet. He's just wearing a helmet and it says meat on it.
Hey. It says ham.
Sometimes it's the ham helmet, sometimes it's the meat helmet.
Sometimes it's the yam helmet.
Sometimes they're just yelling bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's is it Billy? Jimmy. No, Jimmy. Jimmy is here. And then the
sometimes
ape.
Heathcliff is just T-posing and they go, huh, right?
I like the garbage ape.
Yeah, all hail the garbage ape. Sometimes Heathcliff's dad breaks out of jail, and then they hang out because Heathcliff's dad is a criminal and also hates the police.
Once again, breaks out of jail.
Yeah,
is the best part.
Then they get him back.
Not he gets out.
No, he breaks out, and then he's just hanging out with Heathcliff for a couple days, and then they catch him, and then he goes back.
I need Baki the grappler, but Heathcliff.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh yeah.
Heathcliff, the world's strongest cat. Heathcliff has to have sex with his cat girlfriend to get stronger.
Heathcliff's dad is the president of the U.S. has to make a peace treaty with Heathcliff's dad.
Of course, he's the world's strongest. You've seen how high he can kick that garbage can.
He has to tell George Bosch.
Isn't the Garfield movie like Garfield is also a Sony animation movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Which is also weird because like Garfield is a Paramount thing. Like I don't understand how that rights work.
They have the I don't know, maybe they have the
because
movie
like
rights.
Paramount, or something, or they licensed it out. Because I thought like they would keep that in-house. Like Paramount has Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon owns Garfield.
Well, Paramount's kind of sucking right now too.
Yeah, all the streamings are sucking because it's like no one wants to watch them. You need a killer app for your streaming thing, and it has to.
Like only 4 apps really work good, and everything else kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, Peacock's damn lucky it has the Premier League. But then again, that's like a killer app though. Like if you want to watch like soccer.
Listen, Peacock every so often it gets something that makes me go, oh, well, let me see what's on Peacock, and it's usually just here's a new movie that we're just going to give.
Yeah, here's like FNAF. It's just on there. I don't know.
Here's the Mario movie. Here's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, you want to watch all of Leave It to Beaver for some reason? And I'm like, yes, I do, actually. My dad and I watched all of Leave It to Beaver. It was really convenient. Thank you, Paramount. Thank you, Peacock. All of Psych is on there. And now they're having like a special new Monk movie. And I'm going to watch it. I liked Monk. I want to see Tony Shalhoub solve a crime.
Yeah.
And watch 13 Ghosts.
Is Tony Shalhoub in 13 Ghost?
Yep.
Is he Monk in 13 Ghost?
Kind of. He's just not OCD.
Oh, is he the same character he was in like Men in Black?
No.
Are we gonna have to enter the Tony Shalhoub verse?
Oh wait, yeah.
Wait,
sorry.
who was he in Men in Black?
I think he was just like I think he was the guy whose like head kept regenerating.
Was that him?
I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah. I remember. Listen, I know my Tony Shalhoubs. Like all 3 things I've seen him in.
I forgot to put this up here, but I also watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
How is I heard it was like not scary and like Definitely, like if it was literal baby horror.
Okay, there's like one part that's where they're doing a bunch of killing, and then it stops, and everyone's playing around with big robots for a bit.
See, that's not how you're supposed to do it.
I know, I know. Look, we were yelling at the screen too. Don't worry.
Listen. The subtextual theme of Five Nights at Freddy's that has been lost on everyone except me, because I am a sane person, is that it's the inherent idea of having to go to your nightmare job where it will kill you, but you keep going back because of society.
I'm gonna be very clear. He goes to that job for like 5 days. Nothing happens.
See, now that would make more sense of why you would keep doing it. If, like...
Except he sees like kid ghosts, and he's like, oh, I guess that was just a dream because I keep falling asleep. At my job.
I know that William Afton shows up in Springtrap. Listen, I don't care about spoiling Five Nights at Freddy's.
I
don't care.
That's all the time. It is really funny that they make a point like, yeah, don't get in these costumes because, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Only for the William Afton to show up at the end in that costume.
Yeah. That's,
and oh no, it kills him.
Yeah, that's how he dies in the games, is that he's trying to hide from the other animatronics in the Springtrap suit, because then he would think they'd recognize him as an animatronic, and then for some reason the Springtraps activate and kill him.
Here's the thing. He's not hiding from the other animatronic. He's actually controlling them.
Oh, sick.
In the movie. So he's wearing the death suit for no reason other than like shits and giggles.
I think that was the plot of one of the novels. Other than you get murdered by the
death suit.
What would you say, Drew?
He's only wearing the death suit so he can be murdered by the death suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like someone punches him in the side, and then it's like, oh no, the death suit, it's killing me.
It's activated.
How could I have foreseen this? It's the kill suit is activated and it's killing me. How did I not foresee this? It's like, you could have worn a suit that didn't have the kill stuff in it, but fuck it, who cares?
Did they talk about Remnant
you could have built a really good animatronic and then just a really good suit separately, and didn't have to do the death suit.
So Nolan, did they talk about Remnant at all in that movie?
Talk about what?
Remnant.
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, the crucial force that like children die whenever they die, that you can use to like make animatronics and yourself like immortal. Remnant.
No, it does end with the guy dying and saying, "I'll be back. I'll be back."
Yeah, he's always.
And it's
always
okay. He's going to be in that robot when he comes back. All right, I get it.
No, he's going to be that corpse, and that corpse is going to continue even through Security Breach, where he turned into a robot.
Some girl shows up and like, who's this? Hello, I'm a cop. My name's Vanessa.
Yeah, it's Vanny.
And you're like, okay, I get what's going on.
Is this pre Help Wanted?
Yes.
Wanted VR where she's not being controlled, or is it post because she's trying to be a cop to get closer? So could she already be in? Actually, no. She'd have to be.
It's
because William Afton is not there
yet.
So she gets fired from the force and beta test Five Nights at Freddy's at some point.
That's probably what this is.
Listen, I'm very knowledgeable about this franchise that I've never played.
All I'm thinking about is like, at no point has she pulled out a badge or anything. Is she really a cop?
Yeah.
Because there's multiple crimes that go on. She's obviously not reporting it.
Listen, that's one of the few things that Willy's Wonderland addressed that I thought was actually okay in that bad movie. Is that those policemen were on the team of the satanic
they were on
Wonderland. They just didn't expect that Nicolas Cage would fight all of them to the death.
No, so it's also your security guard guy. He's like, I gotta make money. I gotta take care of this kid, not his daughter.
Yeah, it's like
I'm like, okay, it's his sister.
Yeah,
he's like
weird.
He's late 20s, 30s. His sister's like 8 years old.
It's one of those weird things. Like there was something
Parents
else.
have accident.
Parents are obviously dead. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, that was okay. That's
What's
what.
Yeah.
There's the original Watch Dogs, where like the main character has like there's like basically the game is written as if it was the main character has an estranged wife and son, but they're actually like his sister and nephew. But you're like, but the game would work better if it was his estranged wife and son. It's like his estranged sister and nephew. I'm like, but no. What are you doing?
Well, no, see, this way, Kevin, he's still able to be available for the chicks. Or the dudes.
Oh, there
There's
you
like,
go.
no, because there was really a point where he's just like, he's just talking to the Vanessa, the officer, and it's just like, okay, love interest, I get it now. All right, perfect.
All right, why? Well, he listen. The correct FNAF community, they'd want him to fall in love with Chica, or I think that's the only girl one in the current.
Well, no,
one.
it's so
maybe Foxy.
It's like really funny because the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait, this isn't the Chica I know. This is the Chica from number 1. The Chica from number 2 is where she gets her sexy body.
Yeah, that's Chica for number 2, and then
where she gets the curves.
Yeah, she gets the curves in 2, and that's where you also introduce Baby and Ballerina, and then it goes on, and then once you hit a security breach, that's where you get Roxy, and that's the one they really like.
Guys, this conversation's getting too SFM for my tastes.
Listen, you need to know this is a like if you're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what you're talking about.
You gotta talk about the porn.
You gotta talk. That's why people like it still.
I mean, why do people play Overwatch? It's the porn.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not playing it for the competitive scene because that's dead.
Oh, hell no.
That's having to be super dead. Oh, other trailer. I did see that Yu Yu Hakusho live action trailer.
God, okay, am I wrong in being more excited for that show than One Piece live action?
Yes and no. Because there's some parts of that I'm like, I'm
on the fence.
I am very weird because some of it I'm like, okay, like I think the Kurama outfit looks terrible. Like that wig is not what they should have gone with.
Yeah, that wig is awful.
That is a bad wig. But then like I think like the Yusuke and Kurabara are pretty good and the Hiei's pretty good. And like if this is doing a thing where they're kind of remixing stuff. Because,
they definitely are.
Like, I feel, like, super weak for saying it, but I got kind of hype when they're doing, like, the 3-man tag team against younger Toguro. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cool.
And see, like, they did that in live-action One Piece against Axe Hand Morgan, and it was just like, what?
Yeah, but no, that's not the caliber that deserves it.
Yeah, like, this is just, like, a villain of the week that Luffy just, like...
punches once.
Why is this so hard?
No, like, if you were supposed to do the tag team against, like, Mihawk. Where everyone goes in and gets whooped by Mihawk. That'd be cool.
It's not working, and then Zoro says, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Stand back. I'll take that sword slash. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm kind of into it. I think it might work.
It's because it's so completely different.
I think it's like,
and not like the way Death Note was so completely different.
No. That's what I was gonna say. It feels like I'm watching the live action version of a Shonen Jump non-canon movie.
Yes.
Like I'm watching
the live action version of The World's Strongest.
Yeah, we're like, this doesn't exist. Like super like, but it's like, yo, you want to see Gohan fight this dude? Like, yeah, dude. It's like, yo, it ain't canon. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, Broly's here. You want to see him fight Broly? It's like, yeah, okay. They're just on this planet. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
What like ramifications does him fighting Broly have for the story? Nothing. He's just having fun.
Then look, it's Frieza's brother. He's here to fight now.
Cooler came to Earth.
He's got a 5th level.
Oh man, it looks like the Super Shredder. It's really cool. And you're like, yeah,
Will
okay.
Frieza ever get there? No, that's never gonna happen.
No.
No.
That's what I feel
I
like the
love that.
live action
I love
Yu Yu
it.
Hakusho. It's one of those.
Here's the problem. We all know how it has to end with them getting beat and Tagoro going, like, handing him an envelope that says, "Meet me at the island, or I'm coming back."
Nah, it ends with Kuwabara jumping at him, and then Yusuke shoots him in the back.
Yes.
So it accelerates him.
Yeah. No, it has to
And
end
then
with him being defeated, and then you reveal
Yeah.
he's not really defeated because he was because he didn't transform.
Oh,
Yo, he was
man.
goofing on him.
God, I would love it if the season just ends with the parking garage scene.
That parking garage scene rules.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
that's
it's so
if
awesome.
that's where it
I think
ended.
that's
Like,
the tag. I think the parking garage is that tag team. They're just brought in the other crew to. It's not just like that fight that Kuwabara and Yusuke had. I think they're just like we'll just bring in the other ones.
But the parking garage happens after that.
Does it happen after that?
Yeah. That's where Tagoro shows up and it's like, nah, you didn't kill me.
He's
But
like,
that killed me.
he's like, "Follow me. Let me show you a little something." And he like lets a little bit out, and Yusuke's like, "Oh shit."
Okay, I forgot that. I thought the parking lot was where he fought, but I guess that was in like another like chamber or something. I got it mixed up.
That was at the mansion after to save Yukina.
Okay.
I am kind of okay with them getting rid of the 4 sacred beasts.
Yeah, get rid of the 4 Saint
Oh,
Beasts.
they don't make a lot of sense.
No.
All is there. It's only there to show. Here's Kuwabara's power. Here's Hiei's power. Here's Kurama's power. All right, you got him.
Here's Hiei and Kurama joining the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have him
Yusuke
join the team early.
puts his shoes on his hands.
That part's
and then shoots
cool.
the blast.
That's sick.
That's a good part.
It's misdirection.
That part better. Just keep that part. Put that part in the You put that in the Tagoro
I'm
fight.
skipping that part, but still, that's great.
I say, Jujutsu Kaisen has, the Yu Yu Hakusho feel, because I can easily see someone in JJK doing that.
There's multiple people in Jujutsu Kaisen who would put the shoe on their hand to hide them charging up.
Let's also be clear that Jujutsu Kaisen is just a mix of Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah, 100%. 10,000%. That's just what it is.
I'm pretty sure the artist said, yeah, these are my inspirations.
Oh,
it's these two shows.
actual historical figures from Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's putting sorcerers or whatever. But no, it's great. I love it. Yo, I love learning about what it is to be a comedian.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, this fight might be the new hypest.
Oh, it's
fight.
so great.
Every fight is the hypest fight.
I looked at spoilers for this week's chapter, and all it goes places.
Oh yeah.
All it goes places.
Because Jujutsu Kaisen is every time someone's like, all right, it's my turn to fight, you're like, oh man, it's gonna be good.
Oh, and also, have y'all seen opening 4 for Jujutsu Kaisen?
I have not. I need to.
Oh no!
Look at the opening.
Is that the new one?
God. Yeah, that's the current opening. I have it I have just a thing on my phone, so I can just tap it and it just takes me to the web page. Because it's so fire.
I feel bad. I've been skipping it because I thought it was the same one as the flashback.
All right,
nope,
I'll have to. I need to watch the.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's specials.
Did you put that in there?
Because
you are my special.
Because I haven't seen. It's been a while since I've watched. I didn't watch the season of the anime.
Nah, just hit play and then do a live watch.
Yeah, this has been a really good season for anime too.
I'll click it later. I don't want to get copyright struck. I can't afford it. I'm already getting emails from Guatemalan Raylith's apparently mobile bill. And let me tell you, Guatemalan Raylith, she owes $33,000.
Oh no!
And I'm like, well, that's a problem. And I just delete it.
Oh no! GR!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that happened to me and I freaked out and it was in Spanish and then I hit translate. It's your mobile bill is $33,000. I'm like, oh, not 3,300, no, 33 with 3 zeros after it. I'm like, well, that person's gonna have some problems. Or they're running an elaborate scam because they're going to try to bill my email that they probably just wrote. I'm assuming they got like a mobile contract at a shady and they put their name at gmail.com. Because never forget, Raylith is apparently like a girl's name in like Ecuador. I didn't know this.
I just like
Pokemon. That's really funny.
Oh, it's bizarre because like
I like my Pokemons.
No, yeah, like if you Google it, if you Google the name Raylith, you're gonna get me. Then you're gonna get some guy's fake Pokemon. Then you're gonna get like some Latin American lady on TikTok.
Listen, I just like Suicune and Celadon. Okay, Susie.
Yeah, basically, that's what happened. But yeah, and then you're gonna get like, there is one guy who made in his own like Dungeons and Dragons realm, and it says Raylith the Shadow Dragon, and it feels like something I would make because one of the tags on the wikis just says badass, and I'm like, well done. I endorse Raylith the Shadow Dragon.
I think they're trying to steal my identity now.
Yeah. I need to edit it, but he also has the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, but it hurts him because it's just so strong.
He likes purple, but not the homophobic
Yeah, not
kind.
the gay kind.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Never mind. I see why this opening's good. I see all the hands.
Oh, it's so good!
I'm like, I know those hands.
The song is so banging, too.
It's actually pretty good. Shit.
I'll watch it.
I made a mistake skipping this. Fuck.
Yeah, it's oh my god, like that's the because I was telling Kevin like I was like, oh, I need to watch the Gojo fight, and like this started, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Drew talked about his Jujutsu Kaisen watching, where he just watched it all out of order because we've read the manga. We're just watching the good parts.
I literally skipped the first whole like season just to watch the part where Toto comes in because I'm like, that's the only part I care about.
Yep.
That's when
I
this
don't know,
gets
like,
good.
I like Jujutsu Kaisen, but it definitely like amps up to a new level when it hits Shibuya.
The Shibuya arc is really good. I'd even say I think it's where to me the point is Boogie Woogie. That is the point where I would say where we go from like a 9 to a 10.
Yo, this show's got some cool powers.
Sometimes I'm just clapping. Sometimes I can clap to swap, and sometimes I'm just clapping. Figure it out.
Yep, sometimes it's like, just because I clap doesn't mean I did anything.
Well, you thought I can only move this one when I clap? Well, no, I can move this too.
I can move this.
Yeah, I don't have to move when I clap. I can move other two things instead.
No, it's great. It's great. To me, that's the fight. And I'm like, yep, we're in there.
So I actually do. I have a bunch of friends that are now getting into it because, the Shibuya arc's so good.
It's great.
Yep.
And I'm trying to explain them. I've actually gotten like 2 people to read the manga.
Yeah.
To catch up.
It's worth reading the manga.
So
There's some cool stuff that just keeps happening. It's great. I'm saying it's my favorite currently running. Like, I'm gonna stick to my guns. It's like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are like the 2 pillars.
Listen. Sometimes to get like superpowers, you gotta go homeless.
Sometimes to get power, sometimes you gotta they gotta just run away. Whenever they say, "Let me see your chest," we're not a fake Chainsaw Man, Dingy. He's like, no.
No, he's a little punk. It has to be him. No, it's not me. Just show us your chest.
No.
Run.
It's great.
Oh, and people are remembering what war is.
Yeah, they are. She's getting strong again.
I think that's my favorite concept of the show is like, listen, someone's been getting rid of all the dangerous stuff. Now the dangerous stuff's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
And I love it. It's like, it needs to come back because something worse is coming.
Yeah. The end. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop the end of Persona 3, but we don't have like a cool Japanese... So, basically, Chainsaw Man is the plot of Persona 3, but instead of having a cool, hip Japanese high schooler to save us all from the end of, like, death, we have Denji.
We have Denji.
You have the two biggest losers.
We have just the worst. Yep. We have an actual Japanese high schooler.
Yeah. Two.
Yeah, it's like, oh, man.
Man.
Love it.
It's so good.
Reason why I keep it up with that. But yeah, like that's I don't know. I was gonna complain about other stuff, but I'll complain about it later.
Oh yeah, we'll put that. Yeah, put it in the chat.
I'll complain. Yeah, just put it in there. We've gone on. We've had some good times, some bad times, and even a bear. Apparently, Amazing Digital Circus, 100 million.
Not for me.
Wow, wow, Gooseworks.
Gooseworks is not handling it well.
Not happy.
Poor Gooseworks. All right, later days. We're going. Bye.
Bye.